Hey guys, Sharpend here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make the watery rimshot sound from Alina Baraz Galimatias Can I. The original rimshot sounds like this. And in this video we'll be turning rimshots that sound like this into rimshots that sound like this. So the sound that we're going to recreate today is the main rimshot sound from Can I by Galimatias and Alina Baraz. It sounds something like this. And I've actually been dying to recreate this sound ever since I heard that track, and it's actually really simple. So the first thing you want to do is to pick a rimshot sound like these. Or you can also choose to use some Foley that is very clicky and short and similar to a rimshot like these samples. You want something that's short but that it also has some frequency content, so that it's not just a click on a very specific frequency zone but has a lot of frequencies all over the spectrum. It will sound a lot better, and that's because the main effect is being done by sending our rimshots to another mixer track that has auto filtering. So auto filtering or wah-wah filtering basically means that it opens up and closes a filter the moment that it senses an input. So in this case we have this filter that opens up a tiny bit and then closes back down whenever we hit with our rimshot. You can hear the sort of wah sound, and that's why it's called wah filter as well. So what I did is I've added two of these that go up and then back down. And once I add both of these, you can hear that it's very resonant and it sounds very wah-ish. And then what you want to do is to add some delay. You want the rate to be really fast. I've set it to 1 to 32. So as you can hear, it already reminds us of the sort of watery sound from the original track. And then you want to add some reverb. So the reverb you want to add needs to be at around 50% wet. You're looking for a reverb that's pretty long, something like 6 seconds in the original. And just check out the different reverb modes. Like, for example, in this one, I like this setting more than this one. It just blends in the wahs a bit better, I think. And you can mess with the size and the diffusion if you like. It's really up to you. And then one thing that I suggest doing, since this is a send that we're sending our rimshot into, is to remove some of the lows, because we don't need them for our wah effect, and they're just going to muddy up the reverb and the entire track. So altogether you get this sound, and you can also add some phaser if you'd like to make it a bit more watery. In this case it just sort of makes it a bit more blurred and less clear. So it's up to you. And in case you don't have an auto filter plugin or a wah-wah filter effect, you can also recreate this manually, which is what I've done here. I've just loaded up an EQ, set it to be a low pass filter, and then I've just increased the resonance by quite a bit. Now the thing you want to do is to just go and put your rimshots on a playlist, and then create a very fast automation clip of the cutoff, like this. So basically you're just emulating what a wah-wah auto filter does anyway. You're just setting it to go up and then back down. You can also do it the other way around, like down then back up. But the classic sound is really just going up and then back down. And make sure that the going up and going down, all of this happens while the sample still plays, because we're setting our auto filter to be before our delay. So it's going to just happen one time. So after you've done all of that, you can also add some auto filtering after you have the delay to create some variation. We can do just that. Let's hear it. Well, let's put it after our delay and hear it. And once you blend in the main signal, it's going to sound like this. So let's remove this one, and let's hear it with the other rimshots. So as you can hear, especially if you're hearing this on headphones, you get a very watery sound that goes really fast and in between the ears, especially if you add some phasing. And overall, I think that it's a great rimshot to add to very ambient and chill out tracks. And that is pretty much it. Stay safe. So in case you missed it, I recently released an Atmosphere sample pack to help raise funds to donate to the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Response Fund. If you'd like to help out, you can get it for $1 in the description below. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what subject do you want me to cover up next time.